Have you ever met someone who can find a dark cloud in the sunniest sky? The friend who gets a promotion and instantly worries about the stress. Who hears a compliment but only remembers the one piece of criticism. We call them negative, pessimists. We think they choose to see the world this way. But psychology reveals a different truth. Chronic unhappiness is often not a choice. It's a fortress, a mental stronghold built from the belief that the world is unsafe and disappointment is the only guarantee. This isn't about judging a mood, it's about understanding a hidden psychological landscape where millions feel trapped. First, the key. It's rarely about what's actually happening. Two people can face the same job loss. One sees a disaster, the other sees a new start. The difference is the lens. For the chronically unhappy mind, that lens is fixed on threat. It's a survival mode that never turned off, constantly scanning for what's wrong. This is a cognitive filter, not a character flaw. This shows up in predictable mental patterns, what experts call cognitive distortions. There's mental filtering, letting one negative detail color an entire experience. 10 things go right, but the one that went slightly wrong becomes the whole story. The good stuff fades away. There's catastrophizing, the mental leap from a neutral event to worst-case disaster. A quiet text from a partner isn't just a text, it's proof they're leaving. This is a twisted form of control. If you always expect the crash, you'll never be shocked by it. Then, the engine of the cycle, rumination. This isn't solving problems, it's being stuck on a thought loop of past mistakes or future fears, replaying them like a song you can't turn off. Research shows this actually trains your brain to find more negativity, locking you in a loop where feeling bad leads to thinking of more bad things. This is held together by all or nothing thinking. Life is either perfect or a total failure. There's no messy middle ground, no good enough. This sets impossible standards that guarantee feeling let down. Underneath it all is often a silent, powerful belief. I don't deserve good things, or the world is a dangerous place. Every experience gets twisted to confirm this story. A success feels like a lucky accident. A kindness feels suspicious. The unhappiness is a side effect of protecting this fragile core belief. In today's world, this system gets a turbocharge from the comparison trap, stacking your real, messy life against everyone else's perfect social media highlight reel. It creates a constant, quiet voice saying, "You are not enough." Here's the painful irony. Desperately chasing happiness can make you more miserable. Constantly asking, "Am I happy yet?" is like trying to force yourself to sleep. The effort itself is what keeps you awake. So what's really going on? The person who is always unhappy isn't in love with misery. They are loyal to a story of safety. Lowering all expectations feels like the only way to avoid being hurt. Pessimism feels like being smart. Worry feels like being prepared. From the inside, it's a logical system for a world that is felt unreliable. The way out isn't to just be positive. That feels like being asked to drop your armor in a battle. It starts with gentle awareness, noticing the mental filter, catching the catastrophic thought, and simply asking, is that really true, or is it just the old story? The brain has deep grooves for these patterns, but it can learn new ones. It's the slow work of updating the software, of adding back one piece of good news the filter deleted, of testing if the world might be safe enough to risk a smaller, quieter hope. The unhappiness isn't who you are. It's a program your mind learned for protection. The real change begins not with a forced smile, but with a single, quiet question posed to the walls of your own fortress. What if I don't need to be braced for impact all the time?